For years, the United States military has pushed its current roster of helicopters to the very brink of their usability, as replacing their Cold War-era fleets is proving a much more significant challenge than previously thought. The Black Hawk, for instance, has dramatically surpassed its original operating lifetime, and it has recently become embroiled in controversy due to significant security issues. To make matters worse, the dreadful possibility of a large-scale war against China in the western Pacific Ocean has forced the U.S. authorities to reevaluate what they have at hand, as the current fleet may prove deficient in the region. If the worst-case scenario were to unfold, the United States would be forced to conduct aggressive island-hopping operations, for which it would need a fast, robust, and reliable vertical lift vehicle, capable of unleashing overwhelming firepower while also transporting heavy military equipment. The hopes of the U.S. military now rest on an ambitious project that seeks to replace the current fleets of helicopters with next-generation rotorcraft, equipped with the leading cutting-edge technology to wage war even in the most inhospitable recesses of the Pacific. End of an era. The introduction of the Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk in the mid-70s was a monumental step forward for the U.S. military. The aircraft brought to the table a wide array of new capabilities and the introduction of electronic warfare systems. It quickly became evident that the novel helicopter was a game-changer, as it showcased much superior reliability, survivability, and lower life-cycle costs than the UH-1 Iroquois that had been in use before the arrival of the Black Hawk. For decades, the aircraft became a symbol of U.S. military might, and it spearheaded American incursions into South America, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Significantly modified Black Hawks even played a vital role in the covert operation that would result in the capture of Osama bin Laden. The aircraft was so formidable that the United States struggled to replace it, even when it had already surpassed its operational lifetime. The Black Hawk was initially designed to fulfill its role as a medium-lift utility military helicopter until 2004, but the platform became so widely used and so vital to American military operations that it has stayed for nearly 2 decades after its planned retirement. Today, the United States has over 2,000 Black Hawk helicopters in active service across the Army, Navy, and Coast Guard, including a wide array of different versions and modifications ranging from troop transportation, medical evacuation, special covert operations, and increased firepower capabilities for different strike roles. Even so, the United States is now seeking to completely replace all the Black Hawk helicopters within the following decade. The Bell Solution. Despite the success of the Black Hawk, it is aging fast, and its main propulsion systems and flight control features have become the target of harsh criticism amid a series of tragic crashes and accidents, even earning it the moniker Crash Hawk. Additionally, the helicopter is falling short of the U.S. military requirements for a conflict against China, where its range, weaponry, and load capabilities are vastly inferior to what projections of a new war in the Pacific would require. Although the Department of Defense wants to replace all the U.S. military helicopters in the following decades, the Black Hawk is the main priority for now. With that in mind, the Future Vertical Lift Initiative has summoned the most outstanding aircraft manufacturers to develop the next generation of combat rotorcraft, with the Bell Corporation joining forces with Lockheed Martin to design a futuristic proposal capable of crushing the competition. Bell has mustered all of its experience and expertise in developing tilt-rotor aircraft for the past 60 years to create the ultimate combat rotorcraft, a vehicle with unparalleled reliability, survivability, and raw power. A quick glance at the Bell design is enough to realize the airframe is an abysmal deviation from the conventional helicopter design of the Black Hawk. The difference is well justified, as the new aircraft is not either a helicopter or an airplane. It is the best of both worlds. A modern design. With its tilt-rotor configuration, The Bell V-280 Valor can take all the advantages of a helicopter, like landing vertically almost anywhere with safety and ease, while retaining the remarkable range and speed of a fixed-wing warplane during high-altitude cruising. To land or take off, the Valor switches to a vertical rotor configuration, allowing it to hover and attack like any other helicopter. Even so, the rotors take a horizontal position when cruising, allowing the Valor's wings to deliver the range and speed conventional helicopters can only dream of. Even more significant is the new aircraft's triple redundant fly-by-wire flight control systems, which entirely eradicate the possibility of human error leading to crashes, especially during takeoff and landing operations. In contrast to the Black Hawk's old mechanical flight controls, the new technology will help keep U.S. airmen safe at all times. The design is so safe that even if one of the rotor engines goes out, the aircraft can continue to fly and even land safely. Additionally, as part of the new network-centric approach of the U.S. military, the Valor is equipped with the most technologically advanced electronic systems available, including the state-of-the-art giant display screens inside the cockpit that completely replace the old analog instrument panels of conventional aircraft. Moreover, the Valor is designed to conduct rapid target assignments and information beaming in real time, allowing it to work in parallel with American drones to maximize environmental awareness and mission safety. Black Hawk's HEIR. The main competitor to the Valor is a submission by Sikorsky, the company behind the Black Hawk, which is now working with Boeing on the SB-1 Defiant, an ambitious compound helicopter with rigid dual coaxial rotors, which looks like it was pulled straight from a science fiction film. The design's most prominent features are its two rotors and rotor blades set up on top of each other. The ingenious design call allows the aircraft to provide the same lift and speed, while the rotors spin at a considerably lower rate. The lower spin speeds also give the rotorcraft increased stability, less drag, and much more survivability than conventional helicopter designs. And the Defiant has much better fuel efficiency than its predecessor, allowing it to land and take off in a much more reliable way while retaining complete environmental awareness. Instead of having to tilt downwards so that the main rotor can propel the aircraft forward, the Defiant is equipped with an independent rear propeller that pushes the craft forward while keeping it level. The additional propeller gives the helicopter increased stability at all times, allowing it to fly much lower than the Black Hawk and making it a formidable asset for stealth and covert operations that require deceiving enemy radars. Sikorsky and Boeing are so confident in the capabilities and performance of their dual-rotor aircraft that they are paying for over half the cost of the technology's development, showing that the project is essential for both corporations, regardless of the outcome of the future Vertical Lift Initiative competition. The two new aircraft proposals will carry much heavier loads than the Black Hawk was able to deliver, while also having enough room to transport additional troops and cargo, and requiring much less maintenance than the predecessor. This feature promises to be crucial if a conflict with China arises in the Pacific. As the testing and mission-specific trials continue, it's only a matter of time before we see which of these groundbreaking rotorcrafts will end up replacing the iconic Black Hawk. Thank you for watching Dark Tech. For more electrifying military content, click on your screen and check out our other Dark Documentaries channels, where you can explore the fiercest battles and the groundbreaking technology that changed the course of history. Stay tuned.